Many women experience fluctuating weight for many different reasons, be it postpartum, be it pregnancy, menopausal period, and many other reasons that you know for sure. Personally, I've been through this roller coaster. Years after I gave birth, I noticed that my weight fluctuates between +5, -5. +5, -5. And you know what I did? I relieved myself from the numbers I see on scale or clothing pieces, and I just decided to adjust my wardrobe so that my clothing pieces serves me and makes me feel better about myself, even if I gain some weight or if I lost. Addressing fluctuating weight really makes you think in a more creative ways to find out the ways how you can play around with your existing wardrobe. So today I want to share with you my styling tricks and ideas that you would have what to wear even if you are in between the sizes, and I think we just have to start. The first tip is fitting into your trousers or pair of jeans. Let's start with the first scenario if you gain some weight. So for this trick, you actually will need a simple elastic, white and invisible one. It's very strong. So I just pull that in this way. I kind of create an additional extension and I have additional space. I actually have been applying this trick for, I guess, up until 5th month of my pregnancy to be able to wear the trousers that I was wearing. And I think that it is a great trick. Of course, you cannot wear crop tops with trousers like this. You can wear slightly longer tops or do a half tuck. You can also wear a blazer on top just to hide, this bit. Now let's consider the scenario of losing 5 kilograms. In this case, I would be using a belt, which is great. But for several times in my life, I just didn't have a belt. I was traveling or something, and what I did, I actually took a simple ribbon. I just pull it through the loops of the belt, secure it, and I can tuck in or leave it outside because it doesn't matter. I'm not wearing any crop tops with this style of trousers. It is actually also a very good trick if you have a much more slimmer waist in comparison to your hips. So you can just adjust the fit of your trousers as well. I find that the thinner the fabric, the better this trick actually works. A camisole top that is made of a silk is one of the most versatile pieces. First of all, it is quite a loose fitted, and secondly, as the fabric is so thin, I can basically tuck in the sides or the back of my cami top and it creates a very beautiful fit on my body. I can wear this cami top if I'm gaining weight or losing weight and I feel put together because it has this beautiful, shiny, glossy finish. How do I style a cami top when I am gaining some weight? I would just style it by tucking in just in order to create, this asymmetrical line on my hip area. And it also kind of works as a safety blanket because I have this additional fabric on top and I just feel a little bit camouflaged. On the other side, if I lost some weight and I want to accentuate, then I can just roll a bit of the fabric on my back in order to create more fitted fit in the front, and then I just tuck that tail inside my trousers or bottom piece. And that's it. I created a beautiful line on front that accentuates my waistline and it does not create any bulkiness around my bust area just because it is a very lightweight material. I have this cami top for 2.5 years and I am wearing this cami top non-stop. This is actually a brand new one by LilySilk. LilySilk is a brand that offers high quality silk products and you can find there everything from the blouses and pillowcases, bedding, pajamas, and much more. So if you are interested, check this brand out. I have a code Giedre15 that will give you 15% off everything. First of all, you are able to wear the button downs that might be a little bit too small for you at the moment. And secondly, I feel that button down is a great replacement for a blazer, especially, you know, when it is hot outside or you don't want to have that restriction that blazers sometimes might create. You can add, you know, additional layer and just feel sophisticated and put together, and you can be using your old pieces that might not fit really very well. So this is my old button down that is actually in size medium, and right now I'm wearing size large. So what I am doing, I'm actually adding the same camisole top that I raved about, and I just add underneath. In this way I am creating vertical side panels that I am talking all the time, that helps to elongate my silhouette and also camouflage the side bits. That is actually very, you know, important if I gained some weight. On the other hand, if you feel that you lost some weight and you feel that your oversized shirt became too huge and too bulky on you, then there is another option for you. So you can take the side bits of your shirt, wrap around, and then tuck the left material inside. And that is it. Oh, by the way, you probably noticed that I am using the same cami top. I told you it is so versatile. Probably many of us, especially when we gain some weight, we want to snuggle and feel cozy and have our safety blanket around us. And usually we might be drawn to oversized, chunky knits. But I find that fine knit that is made from a soft material, like for example this sweater made from cashmere that is also by LilySilk, the very subtle fine fabric makes the sweater very sophisticated, but at the same time I feel very cozy and it works perfectly as a safety blanket. Styling wise, if I would add 5 kilograms, I probably would wear the sweater just very plain. I can just tuck in a little bit to create that asymmetrical line on my hip area. Now, if I lose weight and I want to emphasize my waistline and to have more defined look, then I just can play around with the sweater and create slightly different fit. In this case, I'm rolling up the sleeves, slightly bending the additional fabric and bringing on that beautiful finish of the sleeve so that it is visible on my elbow. And as you can tell, it already elevates the sweater. To create even more fitted look, I am tucking in the whole sweater. Since this sweater is very fine, I really don't have any problems with that. And now, as you can tell, I changed the proportions of my look. I also changed the fit of the sweater and it creates different vibe, and also it accentuates my proportions differently. Moving on to the next clothing piece that I really find very versatile is simple t-shirt. You know, with the t-shirt, I feel that sometimes I really want my t-shirt to be loose and I might even feel kind of drowning in those t-shirts, and it's totally fine. But sometimes, especially if I lose some weight and I want to emphasize and change up the proportions, you know that I love the proportion of thirds, I might use the same elastic and I just making this tail with the fabric that I just gathered, and then tuck this tail inside of my t-shirt. And the t-shirt kind of gets a little bit more sophisticated vibe, and I can totally see this t-shirt with, you know, silky fabric skirt. It looks great, and it is the same oversized t-shirt that you can wear with your bicycle shorts. The next piece that I love wearing, I love buying, and I know that I usually will get a lot of wear out of is the wrap skirt. If I gain some weight, it is not a problem because it is a huge piece of fabric. It has ties and I can play around and tie it at many different levels on my waist and my hips. However, just to make sure that it sits beautifully on me and I'm not showing off too much with these high slits, I can add a basic pencil skirt underneath, just for, safety reasons. Another great option how I like to style my wrap skirts is to layer with trousers underneath. I think that it creates a very crisp and sophisticated look. Of course, if I lose some weight, it's not a problem and I can wear the skirt as it is. I can even make all the buttons that exist that probably I already have forgotten. This is how versatile your wrap skirts might be. Because of this stretchy fabric, you can get a lot wear out of knit dress. Now, I must say that I wouldn't necessarily be wearing a knit dress by its own. This is again a piece that I would use for layering. If I gain some weight, I would add an oversized structured blazer, a belt on top just to cinch in the waist and balance off the big shoulders. Another great option is to go for a long line vest that creates additional vertical lines on you and it creates more flow and also camouflages the bits that I might be self-conscious about on my mid part or hip area. If I lost some weight and I want to accentuate my curves, then I would add a sash belt on top just in order to create more flattering curves for my body type. At the end of the day, when you are dressing yourself, nothing matters more than the connection and relationship that you are building between yourself and your wardrobe. So I really hope that this video will help you to shift this perception of your body, of the circumstances that we as women might experience in different phases in our lives. And I really hope that this video will help you to appreciate and love your body a little bit more, even if it's going through a different phase than what you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to check out LilySilk for the silk clothing pieces and more. Thank you for watching and I hope to chat with you on the live session quite soon. Thank you. Bye.